A guy named Jeremy led an ordinary life, following the monotonous routine of day-to-day living. He would wake up, work at a small local store, come back home, and repeat this cycle constantly. However, he felt that something was missing in his life. One day, while walking through the streets, he noticed a poster glued to a lamppost. The poster announced the arrival of a renowned motivational speaker who would share inspiring stories and teachings on personal overcoming. It caught his attention, awakening a latent curiosity within him. Moved by an inner force he couldn't explain, he decided to attend the lecture. In the packed auditorium, he sat in one of the chairs and listened attentively to every word the speaker uttered. The contagious energy of that man and his stories of triumph awakened something inside Jeremy, a flame that had been dormant for a long time. After the lecture ended, Jeremy felt a mixture of emotions. On one hand, he was excited and motivated by all the possibilities that life could offer. On the other hand, he felt a slight discomfort when realizing how stagnant his own existence had been up until that moment. That experience was a true awakening for him. He decided that he could no longer just survive, it was time to truly live. He realized that motivation was the key to transforming his life and pursuing the personal overcoming he had longed for. The next day, he decided to make a list of all the things he wanted to accomplish in his life. He wrote down his dreams, goals, and desires, committing himself to pursue each of them with determination and courage. From that moment on, he embarked on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. He delved into personal development books, took part in courses and workshops, seeking to absorb all the knowledge that could assist him on his transformational journey. He also started challenging himself, stepping out of his comfort zone and trying new things. He decided not to let fear dominate him any longer and began to see each challenge as an opportunity for learning and growth. Gradually, he noticed his mindset changing and gained a new perspective about himself and the world around him. Anxiety and doubt gave way to confidence and determination. He was becoming the best version of himself, propelled by his newfound motivation. With a new motivation pulsing in his heart, Jeremy was determined to face the challenges that arose on his journey of personal overcoming. He knew that to achieve his dreams, he would have to step out of his comfort zone and confront his limitations. Thus, he decided to start with a challenge that had haunted him for a long time: public speaking. He had always had a paralyzing fear of expressing himself in front of an audience, but now he was determined to overcome this obstacle. He researched public speaking techniques, joined study groups, and sought opportunities to practice his public speaking. He enrolled in a communication course and volunteered to give presentations at local events. Despite the initial nervousness, he realized that constant practice and the support of his peers helped him feel more confident when speaking in public. As he achieved small victories in this challenge, he gained more self-confidence and determination to face other obstacles on his journey. He decided to explore his artistic abilities and enrolled in painting classes. At first, he felt insecure about his talent, but as he surrendered to art, he realized that what mattered was the expression of his emotions and the joy it brought him. Furthermore, he found himself challenged to take better care of his physical health. He adopted an exercise routine and started eating more healthily. Every time he pushed his limits during workouts, he felt not only physically strengthened but also mentally empowered. As time went by, he discovered that motivation was not something static but rather a flame that needed to be nurtured daily. He sought inspiration in books, lectures, and even in people who had faced great adversities and achieved success. Each individual's story of overcoming served as a constant reminder that he, too, was capable of reaching his goals. However, not everything was victories and achievements. He faced moments of doubt and frustration and encountered obstacles that seemed insurmountable, moments when his motivation wavered. But he learned that these moments were part of the process and that it was important to persevere. Jeremy always knew that the road to success wouldn't be easy. He knew he would face obstacles and setbacks along the way, but he was determined not to let these adversities derail him from his goal. One of the first adversities he had to face was discouragement. At times, he felt overwhelmed by the responsibilities of daily life and the challenges he chose to confront, but he learned to reconnect with his motivation and remember the purpose that drove him. He created a support system, surrounding himself with positive and encouraging people who constantly reminded him of his strength and determination. Furthermore, he encountered failure in some of his attempts. Not everything went as planned. There were moments when he didn't achieve the expected results, and frustration took hold of him. Nevertheless, he understood that failure is part of the process of growth and learning. Instead of being discouraged, he used those moments as opportunities to learn from his mistakes, adjust his approach, and move forward with more wisdom and determination. Another adversity he had to face was external resistance. As he made progress in his journey of personal overcoming, some people around him showed skepticism and even discouragement. Criticism and negative comments could easily undermine his motivation, but he decided not to let others' opinions define him. He learned to filter out negative words and believe in himself, trusting his vision and the purpose that guided him. In addition to external adversities, he also had to deal with his own fears and internal insecurities. Self-confidence didn't always come easily, and he encountered moments when he doubted his own abilities. However, he understood that self-confidence is something that can be cultivated. He always believed in the power of sharing and the importance of surrounding himself with people who have similar goals. He knew that by joining a community of motivated individuals, he could learn from their experiences, find mutual encouragement, and expand his horizons. Jeremy comes across an online community dedicated to personal growth and motivation. He is drawn to the inspiring testimonials, valuable resources, and uplifting discussions that take place in this space. Determined to be part of this community, he signs up and starts sharing his own journey of overcoming. By connecting with other members of the community, he discovers that he is not alone in his struggles and aspirations. He finds people with similar stories, facing comparable challenges. This sense of belonging strengthens him and motivates him to keep going. Through discussions, sharing experiences, and positive feedback, Jeremy expands his knowledge and enhances his skills. He learns from the successes and failures of other community members, gaining valuable insights and acquiring new perspectives. The community becomes a space of continuous learning, filled with motivation and mutual support. Moreover, he finds mentors and role models within the community. He is inspired by people who have already achieved success in their areas of interest and finds mentors willing to guide him on his journey. These connections prove to be invaluable as they offer him personalized guidance, practical advice, and constant encouragement. As he shares his own story and offers support to other community members, he discovers an even greater satisfaction in his personal growth journey. The act of inspiring and helping others reinforces his own motivation and reaffirms his purpose. He realizes that although he is committed to his transformation process, he will still face obstacles along the way. Instead of feeling discouraged or defeated, he decides to view these challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. He finds himself facing a complex project at work that requires skills and knowledge he doesn't yet fully possess. Instead of feeling overwhelmed or giving up, he remembers one of the lessons he learned from the motivated community members, to see challenges as opportunities for learning. With this mindset, Jeremy seeks creative solutions, utilizes available resources, and seeks support to overcome obstacles. He recognizes that each challenge offers a chance to acquire new skills and expand his limits. By dedicating himself to studying, practicing, and persevering, he achieves small victories along the way, which give him a sense of accomplishment and renewed motivation. Facing different challenges in his life, he experiences moments of self-doubt, encounters rejections, and deals with personal obstacles. Nevertheless, instead of being discouraged, he seeks creative solutions, learns from his experiences, and adjusts his approach when necessary. Throughout his journeys, he discovers that challenges are disguised opportunities for growth and self-discovery. He learns to embrace uncertainty, confront discomfort, and trust himself. Each obstacle overcome strengthens his resilience and helps him develop a success mindset. He finds himself facing a seemingly insurmountable challenge. He has an ambitious goal that requires extraordinary effort to achieve. Yet, instead of feeling discouraged, he turns to the lessons learned throughout his transformation journey. He recalls the inspiring stories shared by the motivated community, where ordinary people overcame extraordinary challenges. These stories reinforce his belief that anything is possible when one has determination and persistence. Jeremy sets a strategic plan to tackle the challenge, breaking it down into smaller steps and establishing realistic goals. He works diligently, leveraging his newly acquired skills, seeking guidance from mentors, and tapping into the support of the motivated community. He encounters moments of doubt and fatigue. However, he remembers the progress he has already made and why he embarked on this journey in the first place. These memories drive him to persist, even in the toughest moments. With determination and courage, he overcomes obstacles one by one, learning from his failures and celebrating his achievements. He discovers that overcoming doesn't happen overnight but is built step by step, with patience and perseverance. He finally achieves his goal and surpasses the significant challenge that propelled him throughout his personal transformation journey. This accomplishment brings a sense of gratification and a newfound level of confidence in his own abilities. After achieving his goal, Jeremy feels renewed and revitalized. His story of personal transformation begins to spread throughout the motivated community and beyond. People are impressed by his determination and courage to face challenges and overcome them. He becomes a source of inspiration for those seeking motivation and meaning in their lives. He shares his experiences, the ups and downs of his journey, and the valuable lessons he learned along the way. His words and actions inspire others to reconsider their own lives and pursue personal transformation. Furthermore, Jeremy receives letters and messages from people who have been touched by his story. They share how his journey has inspired positive changes in their own lives. These testimonials further reinforce his purpose in helping others find motivation from within themselves. As the positive impact spreads, He begins to organize small support groups where people can share their struggles and goals, seeking guidance and mutual encouragement. He becomes a mentor for those who are seeking transformation, offering his wisdom and unconditional support. However, he also faces challenges in this role as an inspirer. He learns to deal with the pressure of being a role model for others and finding a balance between taking care of others and taking care of himself. Sometimes, he feels overwhelmed, but he quickly realizes that by sharing his own difficulties, he further strengthens his bonds with those who seek him out. Jeremy realizes that his transformation journey is not just about himself. It's about creating a positive impact in the lives of others. He understands that as he inspires and motivates others, he also motivates himself and finds a deeper purpose in his own journey. Thus, we see how Jeremy's story transcends his own life and becomes a positive force in the lives of many. His determination, empathy, and courage resonate with others, creating a network of support and growth. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.